Hey, what's crackin'? Today I want to talk about how to turn negative into a positive, which can be very helpful, which you can probably imagine. Before I begin, down below there's a link in the description, okay, down there. And if you click on it, there's actually some, I believe, to be really great training and skills someone really should get and learn if they want to make any type of money online. All right. Now, one of the things I really admire in people is if they're not negative. I don't like negative people. I don't like complainers. Do you like complainers? No. People that are going through some hard times and they turn negatives into positive, it's really something I admire. Probably because it's something that myself that I always want to develop and work on. And of course, I'm not perfect. I get stinky mindsets like everybody. But you could turn a negative into positive. Um, Check this out. This is a really great quote. Our actions may be impeded, but there can be no impeding our intentions or dispositions, because we can accommodate and adapt. The mind adapts and converts to its own purposes, the obstacles to our acting. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This was a poem from Marcus Aurelius, who was this Roman Empire. Uh, he was one of the famous ones after Julius Caesar. Everyone knows about Julius Caesar, right? He came after that. All right. Now it's very similar to what I like. One of my favorite sayings is to turn a problem into a money-making opportunity. Yeah. So it's kind of the same way. It's like turn your obstacle to your advantage. The obstacle is the way. And it's actually a book I'm actually in the middle of reading too, which is pretty good. I'll give you an example of this. When I was in Cambodia, I lived out there for a couple of years. The cool thing about Cambodia that I saw, there's so much opportunity. It's like some people look at it and complain and go, "Oh, this sucks." I'll give you an example. There's no fucking ATMs. Like, so I'm thinking like, well, shit. You could actually buy an ATM and just stick it there and make a bunch of money because no one's looking at it that way. I'm seeing opportunity. I've turned this problem into a money-making opportunity. The obstacle is the way. That's just one example. I'm sure you can notice in your own life, right? Maybe you're in some tiny little town and you're like, well, shit, man. I want to have some KFC or something. I don't know, Taco Bell. There's no damn Taco Bell anywhere. I noticed that when I was in Cambodia too. Well, shit, then franchise a Taco Bell. There you go. Boom. I don't just, I have no idea where that came from, but because I'm thinking about food. But yeah, that's an example, right? Anyways, there's another saying too, which is actually really good from William. I think it's from Shakespeare. Nothing is good or bad, but thinking makes it so. It's pretty true, right? No matter what you're going through in your life, there's always opportunities there if you can find them, if you look. Andy Grove, a former CEO of Intel, outlined when he described what happens to businesses in turbulent times. Bad companies are destroyed by crisis. Good companies survive them, and great companies are improved by them. Pretty good. I like that. Obstacles are not only to be expected, but to be embraced. Embraced, yeah, because these obstacles are actually uh, opportunities to test ourselves, okay, to try new things and ultimately to triumph. All the obstacles away. Um, other, I don't know if you're Gary Vee's a very popular guy. He has some speeches and stuff, and he always says that he loves to lose. And nobody likes to lose, but it's funny the way his brain switches things around, and he thinks it's just a great opportunity. It's another way of looking at the obstacles the way and looking at the positive things rather than just going, looking. It's just because it's like if you're negative and you're against yourself, it's just hard to do anything. Your mind is so powerful, so you have to be careful. That's why I don't like wake up and watch the news and shit because crap is just negative. And then you're thinking about crap you can't control and getting angry. Why are you doing this? You say Trump, Trump, Trump. It's like you can't do anything about it. So why do you? I have family members that do that. They talking about all like politics stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I gotta go. God, I got. What do you want me to do? Right? What am I supposed to do? All right. So, anyways, What was I going back to my little tyrant there, my little rant? All right. So yeah, obstacles away. A great way to turn a negative into a positive, which is like, wow, how do you do that? Uh, is think of it as a positive. So how do you do that? Because if a bunch of shit's going wrong in your life, you can't just be positive. Like, oh, look, I'll just snap my fingers. I'm positive now, right? No. Because you're thinking about shit that you don't like. So you have to replace that thinking with stuff you do like, whatever that is. So one really trick, which is good, I highly recommend this, is to tell yourself, like, say for example, what pisses me off is like when the Wi-Fi don't work. I don't know, maybe you're in traffic and like, fuck, I gotta get somewhere. These stupid people gotta drive so slow. So one thing to tell yourself is, and this is what I want. And it tricks yourself into thinking, I chose this. I chose the Wi-Fi to be slow so I can go do something else, like take my dog for a walk. This is perfect. It's, it sounds kind of silly, and you might not buy into it. I don't know if you buy into it a little bit, but it helps. It does. I'm telling you, try it. You don't believe me? It works for me at least. It helps. So because we get stressed over things that we have no control over, right? Yeah, there you go. All right. All right. So this is like another reason why you need to have goals in your life. Because you're thinking about something positive, which you want to accomplish. If you have no goals going on in your life, you might be negative because you have nothing. What are you living for? I don't know. You wake up and you're just negative. Some people are that way. I hope I'm not one of these old grumpy people who are just there's just nothing going on with their life or something. Um, Another way I've been thinking about this too. It's the same when you're trying to quit a bad habit. For example, I used to smoke cigarettes. Very hard to quit. Uh, and what really helped me stop quitting is stop thinking about smoking cigarettes and be very busy. Busy. Do shit. Like go outside. I'm so busy, I don't have time to sit around and smoke a fucking cigarette. Because if you have nothing going on, you're like, break up the monotony, you want to smoke a cigarette. You're thinking about it. So I try not to stay around smokers. I don't even want to talk about smoking now. And that's the way you do it. That's why I think a lot of diets don't work because you're thinking about diet, you're thinking about food, diet, food. And you're counting calories. Ooh, God, well, I'm getting hungry as I'm counting calories. No, you gotta get your mind and do something else, right? That's how it helps. Because there's this law of attraction that what you think about, you become. You get what you think about. Do you think that's true? I think there's a lot of truth to that. Mind's very powerful. All right. So whatever it is that you think about, you'll attract for yourself. Okay. So I hope I gave you some value in this video or audio. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button. I would appreciate that a lot. If you're interested in making some money online, which is a positive thing to do, there's a lot of opportunities online. It really helps if you know what you're doing because you don't want to struggle. Okay. I struggled for a very long time. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So that's why I recommend people to click this link below because it really helps you in some of the most important areas of making money online. Okay. So anyway, check it out. I'm sure you love it. And I just wish you the best. Have a very cool, relaxing rest of your day and take care. Bye.